the center of Israel, in an area of desolate hot desert, is the Bet Guvrin National Park, containing the ruins of biblical times Maresha, an ancient civilization that lived both above and below the ground in caves that remained cool in the blistering desert heat. Even before we got to any official part of the site, Judean and I saw something from the road and stopped to explore. Apparently these formations that we see here, according to the guide Janine is holding in her hand, is a picnic place.
You gotta feel this, honey. It's as soft as talcum powder.
To give you an idea of how soft these rocks are, let's see if I can get a close-up here of my hand. It just flakes away.
I don't actually think you can call it rock.
Maybe you can't. We changed out of our sandals and put on our shoes because the guide says there's scorpions here.
You expect me to go down there by myself?
Well, I expect you to be filmed being brave, going down into this cave. In case you can't hear it on the film, she's making Indiana Jones sounds.
This is astonishing.
Wow.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, that's... guide in your hand just says it's a picnic spot, but I don't kind of believe that. These ancient people, from well before the time of Christ, used to keep doves for food. So this cave, which is called what, sweetheart? A columbarium?
A columbarium.
Which means it was a place where they raised doves. Harks back to the biblical era of...
Maresha.
Maresha.
It's the city. Era.
This is incredible.
Ooh, start.
Only a little.
Oh my God.
The camera can see all kinds of things I can't.
Yes, I know. We were stupid, weren't we?
Yes, Janine and I are still wearing our sunglasses.
Oh, that was gonna land on my head?
Yes, and I decided not to when you moved. So, how many dove holes occurred in here?
2,000.
2,000. There are 2,000 places for doves to live here. The ruins cover a huge area. Surface dwellings and underground caves for every purpose imaginable. Too many to cover in this video. Here are a few highlights before we got to the bell caves. So this cave that we're about to enter, or this water cistern underneath somebody's house, which is what we saw on the surface here. This is the house. It's from the Hellenic era, and it sounds like it's actually from about the time of Christ's crucifixion, like within a few years of it.
You've got your I can see where I'm going glasses?
Yes. Up here above the caves, it is almost 40 degrees. It's just still. All you can hear is the buzzing of the insects, and it is hot. We're in a Sidonian tomb. Janine is going to pick up that little rock that's over there by the steps. Quickly. Janine is now officially a tomb raider. These are the bell caves. They were quarry sites for stone. What they would do, from above, they would make a hole and a shaft that would come down here. And then they would send people down who would start quarrying out the sides of that shaft in this bell shape that you see here. And they'd haul the stones out with ropes and pulleys, while the people that were inside the bell cave kept cutting away the sides for the quarry stone. There's a strong smell of urine in this place. We now realize it was guana from all those bats that you see there. officially in the Bat Cave.